To this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. Is a blast.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall.
Holding offense. Still 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. They'll try and play with some pace early on. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. They pick up 17 through the air, and that will be a 1st down.
That's good. 4-8. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. First down throw there is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on down. They'll come out throwing here to start. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He connects with the open man. That's Myers. And he will score. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dragons offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Looking to throw, Richardson. That's complete to the rookie from Clemson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, Richardson. Right side, complete to Nakua. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Now Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Throwing is Richardson. That's taken in. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. Even in today's age of offense, still a meaningful number for quarterbacks and not an easy plateau to reach. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Dragons.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route like towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dragons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. This one taken in by Chenault. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run here with Akers. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Here's Akers. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Dragons offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Open man downfield is Kittle. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. This one grabbed by Nakua. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Richardson to throw. Nakua hauls it in.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time, secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll check this down to the running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And
That's the end of the first quarter.
2nd and a yard. From the gun, Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
they just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Throwing, Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And the tackle is made at about the 6. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Dragons. 2nd touchdown for him in the game, number 14 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Dragons will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Right away, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Here comes the blitz as he looks. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It is picked up by the defense. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Well, we know this defense was #1 ranked overall coming into the game, and they are just adding to it with the performance here in the first half. And this time, Greg, they put 6 points on the board with the fumble return for touchdown.
Yeah, and Mike, you know, when we talk about the top-ranked defense, we know they're going to be stingy with the amount of yards they give up. But it's often the takeaways that separate you. And in this case, not only are they able to take the ball away, they're able to take it back for 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Dragons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. As we check the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he is right up there among the best in the NFL. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards for the touchdown. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dragons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's got the tight end, Mayer. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here's Blake Gillikin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Richardson. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the 1st half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. The connection made to Ayuk. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Dragons. On is Moody to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dragons tack on one more to their lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. In motion is Myers. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think that...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 3rd and long. On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he will score again. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, Dragons. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The visitors' offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. So we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Seahawks who are out in front in the second quarter. Jackson Smith-Njigba, a touchdown reception. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. Jamison Williams leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Trey Benson, a touchdown run in the victory. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He put together the kind of half you dream about. 5 touchdown passes, as his guys are well in control of this ball game. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Dragons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has given the folks who put together our highlights a lot. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. There's that man again. Another catch. We'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Second down throw for Richardson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. 3rd and goal. Richardson to throw. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Dragons. Moody's extra point is good. And the Dragons stretch things out even further. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And the Raiders first down.
He'll look to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Dragons will add one more onto their big lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. This one taken in by Chenault. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. Akers. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Running is Akers. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On the ground, it's Akers. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dante Jackson. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Richardson. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Richardson. And they cannot contain him long. He's into the end zone yet again. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Dragons. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
The kick is good. Next to score Legends 63. Raiders 7.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next position. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. On play action, he'll set up, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Raiders send their punt team out. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get... Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards on the play.
Richardson. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Dragons. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
His kick is good.
So, 3 quarters now.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense ready to take over now to start this 4th quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw out of the gun, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He's got the tight end Mayer. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
Caught. This is Ayuk. And line out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way.
Good blocking, and he's in. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Dragons. Moody's extra point is good. And the Dragons add on to their already sizable lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This team's offense ready to get back to work. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps. Oftentimes,
and for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Raiders' 44-yard line.
The connection made to Ayuk. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Dragons. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So now this team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down. Going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. It's a touchdown. Just getting silly at this point. That's his 8th touchdown of this game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, right in the end zone. It's a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but
this one caught just past the pylon. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Dragons. Can you believe this performance? That is his 9th touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Finding his tight end there. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from... And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my part.